Yeah, huge breaking news actually. It involves Manchester United and Casemiro. There was plenty of rumours that he was being linked with a move away from the Premier League club in recent months, but now it's been announced that he will leave the club.
Manchester United have officially confirmed that Casemiro will leave the club when his contract expires at the end of the season. And just like that, one of the most defining short eras in recent United history is coming to a close. This isn't just about a player leaving. This is about the end of a chapter that brought steel, leadership, and big game mentality back into the heart of Old Trafford's midfield. For many fans, Casemiro's arrival symbolized a reset, a moment when United stopped gambling and started demanding winners. Now, that chapter is closing. When Casemiro joined Manchester United, expectations were massive. A serial Champions League winner. A midfield general who had already conquered Europe. Some questioned his age, others questioned the timing, but what no one could question was his mentality. Casemiro didn't arrive to fade quietly. He arrived to compete, and compete he did. From his very first run of games, the difference was obvious. United were harder to play against. Midfield battles were no longer lost before kickoff. There was authority, discipline, and experience right in the center of the pitch. Casemiro didn't just defend, he organized, commanded, and protected the team when pressure came. Fans saw it instantly. This was a player who understood what it meant to wear a badge with history. He played like someone who respected the club's legacy. Big matches brought out the best in him. Crunch tackles, timely interceptions, goals in moments that mattered. He didn't score often, but when he did, they meant something. Cup games, high-pressure nights, moments where calm was required, Casemiro delivered. But football never stands still. As seasons passed, the demands of the Premier League began to show. The pace, the intensity, the physical load, all of it adds up, especially for a player whose style is built on dominance and control. Casemiro never hid from responsibility, even when criticism came. He stood tall, took accountability, and continued to fight. That's why this exit feels different. Manchester United confirming his departure at the end of the season is not a rejection, it's a transition. A respectful, professional parting that allows both club and player to move forward with clarity. For United, it signals a shift toward the future. A rebuild that prioritizes energy, sustainability, and long-term structure in midfield. Casemiro helped stabilize the present, but the club now looks toward what comes next. For Casemiro, it's the closing of a proud Premier League chapter. He proved he could succeed outside Spain. He proved he could adapt. And most importantly, he proved that elite mentality travels anywhere. United fans should remember him for what he represented during a difficult period. He didn't hide, he didn't shrink, he stepped into a rebuilding side and carried responsibility when it was heavy. That matters. Real fans don't just watch, they subscribe. Are you one of them? Not every great United player needs a decade at the club to leave an impact. Some arrive, change the standard, and move on, leaving the club better than they found it. Casemiro did exactly that. This decision also gives Manchester United something they've lacked in recent years: planning. No sudden exits, no last-minute chaos, no panic, just clarity. The midfield rebuild will now be intentional. Recruitment will be shaped around balance, legs, and identity. And Casemiro's departure creates space, tactically and financially, for that next evolution. As fans, this is where perspective matters. Casemiro wasn't perfect. No player is, but he gave United professionalism, fight, and belief during moments when the club needed experienced leaders the most. He helped restore standards. He reminded younger players what elite competition looks like. That legacy shouldn't be underestimated. As the season moves toward its conclusion, every appearance from Casemiro now carries meaning. Every tackle, every moment, every walk off the pitch becomes part of a farewell tour, even if it's quiet, understated, and respectful. And that feels fitting for the kind of player he is. Manchester United move forward, Casemiro moves on, and both do so with dignity. This is not the end of ambition, it's the continuation of a rebuild that Casemiro himself helped make possible. United Pulse TV will continue to bring you honest, fan-focused Manchester United coverage as this new era unfolds. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for breaking football transfer updates, analysis, and exclusive content on United Pulse TV.